I've completely transformed my Galaxy Watch 4 Classic from something that's a bit boring and generic into something that better resembles a classic, more traditional watch. Not just in terms of looks, but I've also optimized some of the settings and added some apps to help the whole experience. With phones, there's tons of things that you can do to make them more personal to you, and I thought these things weren't really possible with a smartwatch until I tried it. So how did I transform my Galaxy Watch 4 Classic? Well, to start off, I added a strap-on.
Roll the intro.
Wait, no. Ugh. Hello everyone, welcome to Take It Easy. Leave a like on your way in. So, as I was saying, the first thing that I did to jazz my Galaxy Watch 4 Classic up was to add a new strap. So this strap is from a company called this company, and there will be a link to it down in the description. Now, you've got to be careful when you're picking your Galaxy Watch 4 straps because some of them can actually interfere with the charging and even the sensors. But this one has been great, hence why I'm recommending it to you. It was a bit of a pain to install, but I'm pretty sure you're going to get that with any traditional watch as well. But we got there in the end and it fits great. Now, I have the black version of the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic, but I wanted to change things up a bit, so I decided on a silver theme. We've got our silver strap on, and then I got this, a silver bezel protector from Ringke. I'm sure you've all heard of them before. They make a lot of smartphone cases and apparently smartwatch accessories too. There will be a link to them down below as well. Essentially, it's a stick-on metal bezel. There's a few different styles and colors to choose from, but I particularly like the text from this one. I thought it had quite a luxury vibe about it. They are quite cheap as well, really easy to make your Galaxy Watch 4 look unique, and the installation process is super simple. But now you might be thinking, okay, you've got a black Galaxy Watch 4 Classic, a silver strap and a silver bezel, isn't that going to look a little bit odd? So I was trying to find a solution to this, and I came across a company called Fita who actually sell Galaxy Watch 4 Classic cases of all things. So these are these sort of rubbery cases, which at first I admit thought were a little bit cheap. They only cost £6 and I got two in a pack. So I got this one, which is the black one, and I also got a silver one, which again, I thought was going to look a little bit naff, but when I got it on the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic with the strap and the bezel, it all came together and, to be honest, in my opinion, looks fantastic. And the best thing about all these changes is that they all offer the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic some sort of protection, and it's actually quite easy to switch them all out. Now, it is starting to look pretty good in my opinion, but there's one last thing we need to do, and that is to pick a decent watch face. So I'm going to name drop two developers that I keep going back to, that is S4U and Bezel. In my opinion, they make some of the best quality watch faces on the app stores, not sponsored by them or anything, they're just the ones that I've noticed and featured in many of my watch face videos. That being said, if you do want some more inspiration, do check out my watch face videos after this episode. I thought a blue watch face would go really nice with the silver, but in the end I actually settled on this one from S4U. This is the S4U Lux SP. It's one of the newer ones, but I actually said it's an orange and I thought it looked really nice, really luxury, really premium, and it had the sort of vibe that I was going for. So all of those accessories actually came to less than £30 or so, and I thought they were a really great, cheap way to make your Galaxy Watch 4 Classic look completely unique. But as I said at the start, looks aren't everything, so I wanted to make sure my Galaxy Watch 4 Classic was running as smooth as it can be and make it more personal to me in terms of experience. So a few settings that I've changed about. Continuous heart rate is off. This helps save a little bit of battery. Sometimes I have it set to intervals and other times I do switch it to manual. It depends on what I'm doing for the day. The next setting I changed, or rather optimized, was the notification settings. If you go to a wearables app on your phone, you can select what notifications you want to receive and the ones you don't. For example, I've made sure WhatsApp is selected here. I also checked this setting, turn on for new apps. So when I download a new app, notifications will automatically be turned on by default. Other things I've tweaked, I've made sure the vibration intensity is set to strong so I don't miss anything. Moving on, obviously always on display is active. I like my watch to act more like an actual watch, even if it does come at the cost of some battery life. Below that though, there are a couple more settings like raise wrist to wake and touch screen to wake. I have both of these turns on. There's not really a reason for this, to be honest. I just think it's easier and it sort of eliminates any risk of the watch not responding when I do either of those things. Last setting I have turned on is show media control. So this means when you're watching YouTube, Spotify, or doing whatever on your phone, you'll automatically be able to control those things from your smartwatch. Personally, I think all the other settings on the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic and the Galaxy Watch 4 are fine as they are. There are some things you can adjust to save on battery life, and you can watch my video on battery life after this one. Next up on our customization spree, apps. What apps do I use on my Galaxy Watch 4 Classic to make it a little bit more productive and personal to me? Well, the first one is actually quite boring, and that's just Google Keep Notes. If you're like me and are constantly ticking away, thinking of things, it's a really handy thing to have when you're on the go. I often use the speech to text setting. This just helps me get ideas out of my head really quickly onto my watch where they're nice and safe for when I get home. Next one is Wear Mouse. Well, this essentially does what it says on the tin. It turns your watch into a mouse. This is really good for those of you who are feeling a little bit lazy. You can use your mouse on things like phones, tablets, and even TVs in some cases. It's a very clever bit of kit. The last thing I have is a couple of games. So I have this abstract shapes puzzle game, which just keeps me occupied when I'm doing my morning So in 5 minutes or so in video time, we've gone from this to this. I'm not sure how long it's going to stay like this because, to be quite honest, I'm feeling inspired and I quite fancy fiddling around with my Galaxy Watch 4 Classic again and seeing what I can come up with. Remember to be careful when you're picking out your Galaxy Watch 4 Classic accessories. If you want a safe spot to start, do check out the links in the description. There are, as I said, different versions of all the accessories that I've put on my watch today, so the links down below should help you get started. If you do happen to customize your Galaxy Watch 4 Classic after this video, please do join the Discord server and share images of your Galaxy Watch just to inspire everyone else. For now though, I've been Alex, this has been Take It Easy, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.